Now what we want to do is essentially the inverse of what we just did with if the foot was locked. Now we want to go down the false branch and deal with what happens if the foot is unlocked. So we'll drag down from the false branch into another branch. So we'll search for a branch. And again, we can double click on this line to create a reroute node and move this into position. And I'm going to add a comment, which is similar to this, except it's going to be if not locked. So if the foot is not locked, what condition has to be met for us to want to lock the foot? And it's essentially what we've done here, except the inverse. So what we want to do is we get the master cycle percent reference to get master cycle percent. And we're going to do this with a greater than symbol. So we can search for greater. So if the master cycle percent is greater than the swing percent, so we're dragging the swing percent and plug that into B, then in that case, what we want to do is lock the foot. Because if it reaches this far, it means the foot is currently not locked. And then we're checking if the master cycle percent is greater than 0.5, which means it should be back to the locked phase. So on true, what we want to do is set the foot to be locked. So we'll get the foot locked array, drag that in, do get foot locked array. We're going to do set at, connect this to the true branch. The index is going to be the foot index. And the element, this time we're going to click it to tick it to true. So now, if it's not locked, and it should be because the master cycle percent is greater than the swing percent, then it will set the foot to locked. So compile and save. I'm just going to add a comment to this section and this section just to make things clearer. So if the foot is locked in the top part, so the top branch true, if it's locked and this value is less than the swing percent, then we want to unlock the foot. So I'll just add a comment around this section, unlock the foot. And likewise, down the false branch, if the foot's not locked, but it should be, then this true branch locks the foot. So we'll add a comment around this, lock the foot.